And what happened with Fenna? And don't tell me say you don't know.
Here, piss off, darling.
Yeah, you'll find out, Kate.
Reap what you sow. What do you mean reap? Reap what?
Shut your giggle.
Oh, Mr. Fenner. So you here for our one-on-one?
I don't recall this being in your list of possessions. Where'd you get it?
The Costas gave it to me. I did them a favour and they were grateful.
Let's get one thing straight, love. I've got radar when it comes to liars. There's nowhere to hide.
OK, so I've been organising things a bit since you've been away. But somebody had to, because the girls are all over the place because they don't trust the people in charge.
And they trust you, do they?
They look up to me. They might not like me, but at least they know where they stand.
I think you've been pushing your luck.
Do you know that they really still believe that you're a murderer? 100%. And that's mainly because those two Julie bitches keep stirring it up. And without me, the Julies are all they've got.
Go on, get to the point.
You're not stupid, Mr. Fenner, and neither am I. We both know the women need someone on their side of the bars. And they're going to get it one way or other. It's up to you, whether you run away from it or you cash in on it.
Well, I mean, if sour milk's the only thing wrong with the kitchen, you're laughing.
I just need something to drink while I take it all in.
Drop of Armagnac.
My very own cocktail cabinet.
Large or small? You sit down, I'll pour.
Oh, dear. I feel quite giddy. Oh, after everything I've suffered, Bobby, all the debt, I just can't believe it. It's like a dream.
And I didn't get a whiff of damp, did you?
I'm going to have the place valued as soon as I can.
So you're going to sell it then?
On my thump. I'm moving in. This is it, Di. This is where I'm going to spend my retirement.
Well, why wait till then to enjoy it, eh? I wouldn't want to work in a flipping women's prison if I had all this. What's the point of working? You've made it.
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to give up the job, Di. It's the companionship I'd miss, my sense of purpose. Besides, I've got a very nice pension waiting for me. No, I'll not forget where I came from.
Mr. Fenner, a quick word, if you don't mind.
I do, actually. What is it?
Well, we heard tell there were a couple of vacancies in the servery, and we wondered if you knew about our catering experience.
We ran a particularly successful cantina at the British Golf Club in Marbella. Spanish cuisine.
You see any Spaniards in here?
Oh, and the soirees at the embassy, which we put together regularly for the expat community.
Don't over-egg it, love. You start tomorrow. Just try not to poison anyone, eh?
Oi, Gills.
Right, you bunch of bitches. Listen up! It seems my services haven't been appreciated in the right spirits by some of you. Fine by me. But you don't get my protection for nothing. So if anyone starts giving you hassle, don't come running to me. From now on, you're on your own. I couldn't care less what happens to any of you. Except for you. I take a great interest in grasses. I promise you that. Morning.
Sylvia! Didn't expect to see you here this morning. In fact, I was very worried about you when Jim said he had to send you home yesterday. And I was going to call round lunchtime to see if there's anything I could do. But here you are, positively radiant.
I am feeling a lot better today.
Well, I can see that. Skipping along like a gazelle, if I may say so. A certain girlish bloom to your cheeks.
Well, you needn't worry about me anymore, Malcolm. All that voodoo nonsense just caught me to low ebb. I've thrown the silly thing away and turned a new leaf. It's amazing what a little good fortune can do to boost the immune system.
Well, as I've cleared my diary for you anyway, perhaps you'd care to have a spot of lunch with me.
Oh.
I know a lovely little restaurant. Good food, cosy atmosphere. That's if you're not too busy.
Oh, what a lovely idea. Well, in that case, I'll save my news till then.
Well, I look forward to it.
You know, I'm not entirely convinced that this goes with my new look. I've always thought the white sort of drained me.
Well, I think I look like a Grand Prix flag. But the point is, we now have access to practically everyone and everything in this prison. Well, Tina, are you going to show us the ropes then?
Yeah, right. Well, first, you got to marge the loaves. Like so.
Lord, that's quick. Bev, just look at that wrist action.
Yeah, well, the real trick is getting the right amount of marge on the knife. You get dead fast once you've done thousands. It's like a rhythm. Here, do you want to go?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd rather practice in private. I mean, I'd be utterly intimidated with you standing over me.
I think we should just observe and take in your expertise. You know, I would just die if I were mucking things up when the horns arrived.
Oh, OK. Well, just shout if there's anything you don't understand.
Will do.
Cup of tea, darling?
I'm parched.
I've got a valuer going round this morning. Not that I'm interested in material goods or anything. It's for insurance purposes, you know. Quite a responsibility looking after all that family history. But I owe it to poor Margaret.
What, poor gay Margaret, who you blanked when she was alive? Jim. I know you're trying to spare Sylvia's feelings, but what about mine, eh? How long do I have to wait for my promotion?
Just pack it in, Di. I won't be told how to do my job by you. It's going to be bloody hard getting you 2 rungs up the ladder.
Look at you, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Always going to need cheering up when he gets home.
Yeah, well, we're still at work in case you hadn't noticed, so just back off, will you?
Can't believe that bastard told you it was you. Lying piece of shit. You should rot in hell.
You don't know it was him. I mean, Buxton's probably sussed it was me because, well, Janine Nebesky's the only one who's got the guts to stand...
Well, I'm heard. Fella's demoted the Julies for cheeking him. He's never like them. Now he's got the power to act on it. And I'm just saying, I told you this would happen. Fella's regime's got nothing to do with rehabilitation and everything to do with his own ego.
Well, it's a good thing the buck doesn't stop with him, then, isn't it?
Sorry, love.
That girl free for you, know. She's scared good and proper. She won't give herself a nervous breakdown.
Well, she will do once the butcher's boys paid me a visit. Special delivery from one of my contacts. Surprise.
Here, can you help yourself? Cheers. Here, are them sausages ready?
Coming up.
Yeah. Sorry, love. Oh, what? It's all useless, yeah.
Ain't right.
At least we get a lie-in.
Be lucky if we get any bloody breakfast. Never took this long when we was in charge.
Mr. Grayling wants to see you soon as.
Oh, what we done now?
We never did anything in the first bleeding place.
In that case, you've got nothing to worry about.
Come on. You deserve to celebrate your recovery.
Twist my arm, then. I must say, I didn't expect such concern from you after the way you've been treating me these last weeks. You haven't exactly been supportive over my illness.
Good. Seems my strategy worked. Don't you see? I used a shock tactics approach with you. In my experience, it's always best to dismiss a patient's symptomatic concerns, harsh though this may seem.